Today is January 18, 2024. It is 5:17 a.m. I just finished editing my video for my other channel. So what's happening here with this channel, I completely forgot. I don't know if I forgot. I just didn't feel like uploading anything on this channel, anything recent. But I need to make some time for this channel. So in order for it to, I could apply for monetization. So I have 3,410 public watch hours in the last year. So I don't want to lose these watch hours. So I'm creating this video to make up some time for this channel. So there are some tweets I did not add on my other channel. So I thought I've mentioned it here. These 3 tweets here. I just saw them on my homepage, so I'm just gonna include it. So the discussion that is happening right now is the thing. There's a book that came out that making issues with Lilibet's name. Okay, so this is where I'm starting here. So another royal hack caught in an unholy lie. His smear campaign backfired, and here he is muddling the waters. Please raise your hand if you understand a word this sorry excuse of a man said. Okay, it's 1 minute and 36 seconds. I have another version of that from another interview that he did in another station. So this is different. Let's see if I have anything to say here.
That we have not until this moment known whether it's true or not. This claim about Harry and Meghan calling the Queen to ask if they can call their daughter Lilibet. Now, a number of people would say, well, why did they need to even ask her at all? The understanding was at the time that she gave her approval because they said we wouldn't have done it unless she was supportive. What is the truth? Well, was she supportive? Did she say, yes, it's okay? Was she honoured? Was she touched?
The whole rap about it, which I've alluded to in my book, wasn't to do with the actual naming of the child. You know, I mean, she adores Harry. She adored.
So what was the point then? What was the point for bringing this up? He looked like Jerry Springer right here. Let me rewind it a little bit to see what he said again.
The whole rap about it, which I've alluded to in my book, wasn't to do with the actual naming of the child. You know, I mean, she adores Harry. She adored Lilibet. It was the way it was handled. It was the fact that she was presented as having given her blessing for something that had already been presented as a fait accompli.
But my point is, who the hell is he to have such an opinion of how Harry speaks to his grandmother? This is the part where Harry always tried to make the differentiation. Harry was not a working royal talking to his boss.
And to be honest with you, sadly, that line between public and private life is almost non-existent anymore, and we will continue to do our best to ensure that there is the line. You know, we are completely aware that we're in a very privileged position, and I will spend the rest of my life, you know, earning that privilege and trying to bring a spotlight onto things and causes that really matter to me, and I hopefully matter to a lot of other people as well. Everyone has a right to their privacy, and you know, a lot of the members of the public get it, but sadly in some areas there is this sort of incessant need to find out every little bit of detail about what goes on behind the scenes. It's unnecessary. You know, I hope that people get to see me here in this Invictus role, you know, cracking on with the guys and mucking in and having a good time with them. And this is half my official role, but half my private role. This is what I enjoy doing, but the private life has to be private, and I hope people respect that.
Harry was the grandson talking to his grandmother. What the hell he has to say about how Harry talked to his grandmother? Oh my God, these people are ridiculous. But let's continue.
The thing you don't do with the Queen is put words in her mouth. She's always been extremely, she was always very clear about, you know, I did this, but I didn't do that. And I always remember what...
Okay, so who are you to put a word in the Queen's mouth either? Who are you? Why didn't you come out and say something when she was alive? That way the Queen could have a response. Oh, Jesus Christ.
She had been told that she'd been handed a speech, and it began, I'm very glad to be back in Birmingham, and she crossed out the word very, because she said, I'm glad to be back, and she thought it smacked of insincerity. You know, she absolutely, her words were very, very careful. And so when Harry and Meghan's lawyers were effectively dragooning the palace and supporting their version of events, it's like, no.
I don't remember.
That was the source of the anger. It was the handling of the naming, not the naming itself, if you see what I mean.
What?
Standing back, we all hoped
What? Now I'm confused. I thought it was they make a huge noise about Harry using the Queen's name and all this nonsense. What the hell is he talking about? What the? Let me see what some people are saying. Okay, he is worrying back, admitting... Let's mute. He is worrying back, admitting that the recollection are only marginally vary. Prince Harry phoned Queen Elizabeth II, told her, but Queen Elizabeth II felt not asked. But if he had asked, she would have said yes. And this little thing is used to put Harry and Meghan, Lilibet, Queen Elizabeth II in a bad light. Disgraceful. What is the problem? The name Lilibet is not trademarked or copyrighted to Queen Elizabeth II or her family. It is a nickname for Elizabeth. Now Queen Elizabeth II's great-granddaughter has it, and having the name does not move Lily up in the line of succession. Okay, another lying sod making money from his rubbish, obviously, then realize how disgraceful his version made the Queen look. I know, right? Go to my other channel, INVICTUS Team Sussex. There's today's date. Okay, it's probably gonna be a scheduled different date, but I have some tweets sort of making reference to that. Okay, I never saw anyone skate backwards so fast. He will be a shoe and for the Winter Olympic. Well, this before the comment, but this is what happened. The squad called him out the minute, and then who the hell is he to say how Harry spoke to his grandmother? Like I've said, there's the differentiation. Harry had made it clear for everybody. He wants his private lives to be private, working royal to be working royal, but they refused to differentiate that. So Harry, who was talking one-on-one with his grandmother, where was this guy when Harry was talking to his grandmother? Alright, so let's read this and then move to the next one. I don't plan on making this a long one. Okay, the stable of His Majesty the King and Emperor announced last week that George V is entering 30 horses to race this year in various British classics. One of these beasts, a spry little filly, has been named Lilibet. It is believed, said the spokesman for the royal stables, that this name has reference to His Majesty's elder granddaughter, the Princess Elizabeth of York. Alright, so let's go back. Okay, I said I was gonna do this, and there's the squad responding to that. If alien invade Earth and left it to me which human to save. I don't think I will save even half of the human species. I don't even think I will ask for 2/3 to be saved. As a species, we're terrible to each other and our planet. Sometimes I think we aren't worth saving. Okay, I'm not even gonna go into that. Alright, so there's this here. Let me pause. 1 minute and 30 seconds. There's more people who love and appreciate you than the ones who don't like you. 100% fact. They have a mouth, and so they will talk. You cannot stop a bird from flying over your head, but you can stop that bird from building a nest in your head. Alright, let's see this one here. 1 minute and 30 seconds. There's a audio in here. Alright, so let's move on to the next one. All of these are different things here. But the thing is that, let me look for something. The thing is that if the Queen had issues with Harry, remember the grand entrance? I have a recording of it, and I have a voiceover one of the squad did. If the Queen had issues with Harry, personally, why would she do that? In term for the optic of things, for the institution, she knows her time was about to be up because she's 99. Okay, she's lucky to live that long, but she knows her time was about to be up. But she wanted to leave the institution in a good note, to at least the next generation to embrace Meghan. This is why that grand entrance was made for Harry and Meghan. But I'm gonna put the original recording, okay, with the commentators, the TV commentators or whatever. I'll put some screenshot in between, and I will also put the voiceover that the squad did. I love it. I don't know why. I really love it, the way the squad interpreted. Okay, so here are the two versions.
It's a very big moment. The Queen was absolutely determined that they should be here. The Queen was absolutely determined that they should be here, and here they are. And by the sounds of it, getting a very warm reception from the crowds outside. Big cheers as Harry and Meghan arrive here.
They're greeted by the Lord Mayor, first of all, on behalf of the City of London. The Lord Mayor, incidentally, who ranks higher than anybody except the sovereign in the city. He ranks even higher than the Prince of Wales, or whoever is representing the sovereign here.
And Prince Harry just acknowledging and saying hello to a few members of the congregation that he probably hasn't seen for quite a long time.
A lot of heads craning to watch them as they come up the aisle.
It's interesting, I think. They have certainly been given a bit of a procession on their own. It's interesting, I think. They have certainly been given a bit of a procession on their own, and that is I think that's interesting. I think that's something Her Majesty the Queen will have probably had a hand in. I think that's interesting. I think that's something Her Majesty the Queen will have probably had a hand in. They haven't just walked in with other members of the royal family. They have had a moment to process.
Because all these things are choreographed carefully, aren't they, in that way? And
as someone close to the Queen said very recently, nothing happens by chance.
Because all these things are choreographed carefully, aren't they, in that way? And
as someone close to the Queen said very recently, nothing happens by chance.
I find it hard to see who is the winner here. I mean, Prince Harry goading the press is only and forcing the press into humiliating.
As someone close to the Queen said very recently, nothing happens by chance.
And of course the print and broadcast are in competition, so you can sort of understand that. So my question is, who wins out of this? Has Prince Harry done the press lasting damage? Do you think that as a result of the judgment that went against Mirror Group newspapers, we're going to see some sort of state regulation of the press? I genuinely hope not. I don't want the press to be in a last chance saloon.
at all. I want to see newspapers thrive. This is my industry, and I think it's in all our interests that we have a thrive. And we got the most wonderful newspapers in the world in this country. You read the newspapers in the States or in France, they're very dull. They're not entertaining at all.
As someone close to the Queen said very recently, nothing happens by chance.
I think that we can have both a serious and an entertaining press.
As someone close to the Queen said very recently, nothing happens by chance.
And that's what I want to see survive. I don't want to see Prince Harry destroy the industry I love.
Yes, it's me. And you guys are angry about it. Oh my God, I make y'all feel that. Well, this will not take long. Well, I just wanted to pop up here and show y'all how I'm doing. I'm doing great. I'm looking great. I'm feeling great, you know. I'm over here very booked and busy while you bitches over here are still looking raggedy and not doing shit. Wow. But anyway, I just want to let y'all know I'm not going anywhere. So talk your shit, you shitholes. You can't defeat a bad bitch. You just cannot do that. I rise above that. Ew. So I just want to say, hey, and that I'm here to stay, and you're going to be mad every day. Success.
So now, since this is here, and I sort of scroll through this comment a little bit, so I'm going to cover these two and then done with this video. Okay, while I'm not Katie fan, I wish her speedy recovery. I think we all know what's coming next. The toxic British media will bring up Harry needing to come home to help that family. I give it until tomorrow at the latest. So apparently, Harry is receiving just in case some of you are not following me on our Pure Team Sussex, because I have a video every day on that channel. So to keep this channel up to date is that Harry on the 19th, January 19, 2024, which is tomorrow, Harry will be receiving an award. What did they call the award? Living Legend of Aviation. So he will be receiving this award. So there were a lot of speculation, noises from the UK, you know, the haters, the typical haters, did not want him, or should I say upset that he is about to receive that award. So I believe there was some sort of a petition that was around for people to sign to say for him not to receive the award. Okay, so this is the backdrop of that. And I think on my other channel, there was a statement that was I don't know if it was statement or an interview from the Living Legend of Aviation organization who responded to that petition. So they pretty much ignored them. They said they're gonna do what they're gonna do anyway. Okay, so let's go to this tweet. While I'm not Katie, okay, so I read it already. So in other words, and the other issue that's going on, which I didn't really touch too much bases on my last video, but I put it on my community board on my other channel, Pure Team Sussex, is that Charles and Kate are in the hospital. So this is making reference to that. So they're setting up the narrative, okay, that all of a sudden the family is gonna need Harry to come home to be aid to Kate or something like that. Where is Kate's husband? So this is what she's making reference to. Okay, so we'll wait and see what the tabloids say after the award. So they want to draw down the noise of Harry receiving the award. Instead, they're creating their nonsense to overshadow Harry's award. This is what this tweet is making reference to.
As someone close to the Queen said very recently, nothing happens by chance.
I think that we can have both a serious and an entertaining press.
Okay, I hope I make sense. All right, let's read some of the comments here. Okay, now they would prefer to criticize him for getting an award at this crucial time. Oh, that's coming. I never said it will be smooth sailing. My prediction is, if not tomorrow, Friday, they will start saying it inappropriate for Harry to turn up at an award ceremony when his father is about to have a surgery. Remember when Philip was sick, they hounded Harry? Oh my God, that is true. Okay, let's put that on a post-it. Put it up there. We know it's coming. That makes sense. This is their blueprint. Okay, we all Sussex supporters wish her a speedy recovery, because if she doesn't recover, they're going to blame Meghan for whatever ailing Kate. So please, Kate, get well soon. Yeah, and get this shit. Piers Morgan is on TV asking medical professionals what Katie's condition could be. Oh, easy. I don't see any tweets about him. I don't follow him, so if the squad don't retweet, I will not know. Okay, I don't like her, but that's overstepping. Okay, it'll be worse than that. They will blame Harry and Meghan. Yep, the headlines are coming, and I'm sure of it. In fact, they'll use this as a way to say Harry shouldn't turn up on Friday to the Living Legend Award ceremony, or we'll hear that this might reunite Harry and Miss Willie. Okay, after this one, that's it. It's going to be messy, because if Charles becomes permanently ill or incapacitated, William could be appointed regent. Abdicating talk will come up again. Okay, so that's their problem. We don't care. Harry, move on. Okay, so I'm done with this. Let's go over that one. Alright, the organizers of the Living Legend Award be like, haters will not stop us from doing what we do. Yeah, like I said, there was a petition and there was a response to that petition, and they said, hey, we're gonna give it, and they make reference to John Travolta dancing with Princess Diana, and John Travolta advocate for Harry. Okay, now they released a story about someone who was admitted to hospital over 2 weeks ago after the lies about a 2-year-old like girl's name. Okay, if she's already been in the hospital for over 2 weeks, there's something seriously wrong with her. Alright, they even offered that man a private ceremony. That's how much they value him. Oh, this guy. Alright, so this is the statement here. I have it on my other video. I probably will copy it and put it here. Alright, in fact, they even said they wanted to have a separate. Okay, I just read that. So thankful for that. There's the thumbs up. This is the statement. Okay, not the Living Legend of Aviation saying loud and clear, we stand by our decision. We stand by Prince Harry. It's ever so heartwarming to see decent humans and organizations defend and stand by Prince Harry and Meghan, something their so-called family or never want to do. And the other thing is, the UK, some of the organization in the UK, if they had stood up for Harry and Meghan too, some of the noise that we're hearing will not be happening, because they so chicken shit. That's the thing here. The reason I'm saying this, I don't remember the name of that organization. Thank God for that. I don't plan on looking for it. The one that I believe Harry and Meghan donate money to, but when they were trashing them, the tabloid in the UK were trashing them, the organization who took the money stayed quiet. And then it was months later, they come out and say something, that they received money from Harry and Meghan. I don't remember for what. Okay? And then their fear was they didn't want haters to come on their website to do all of that. But if Harry and Meghan are fighting these bullies, and you as an organization, if you stood firm by your organization, you know what you stand for. The royal family is not even helping that much. They claim this is what they are there for, but they're not really helping them to sustain whatever.
I'm sorry we can only come and give words and comfort, but we are thinking about you the whole time, and we really care about what's going on. So
sometimes it's just more than financial.
Yeah. Well, if we can give you the odd smile here and there, that's important. So, you know.
I think so. We have great news. They're very generous, aren't they? Really generous.
Mine's learning. Just learning.
Good luck with that.
If they are, I'm sorry. Okay, but from what I've seen so far, many of them have closed down and all of this. Okay, but there was Harry and Meghan there helping them. If they had done the right thing and stood up for Harry and Meghan, I think, I don't know if that organization is still open or not. Like I said, I'm not gonna look for it, so I don't put spotlight on them. But whoever they were, if you know, you know. But if they had stood for Harry and Meghan, I'm sure in many occasions, the squad, when they doing fundraising and all of that, their organization would have popped up, but you never stood by them, so you're on your own. So let me pause this, let me put this, and you could pause your screen and read this. Alright, so that is it. Let me do a quick prayer. What should we pray for? Prayer, let's do prosperity. I don't know, the word function came to me, and function, let's see if something, oops, I spelled it wrong. Function. Okay, Heavenly Father, I humbly ask for your favor and blessing in my pursuit of success and prosperity. Pour out your grace upon me and open doors of opportunity. Grant me success in my endeavors and bless the work of my hands. May your favor go before me and lead me toward abundance. Okay, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated on my other channel and all of this, thank you. I have a Patreon, and that Patreon account covers all 3 channels. This channel, PYTE Entertainment Team Sussex, Pure Team Sussex, and our part of Pure Service. It's a channel that highlight Harry and Meghan's charities that they have worked with or they participate in, they mention in their thing, and I need to put some videos highlight some charities. Okay, so that is it. Thank you for watching.